Hello, this is OSPF multi-area. In the previous example or practical, we saw the single area where we had to use all the networks were area 0, but this time networks are different areas. So the topology is the same. The topology is the same, but this time we have different areas. As you can see, that area 0, which is the backbone, it's the one that is uniting all these other areas, or it's the one that is interconnecting all these other areas. So the areas that we have area 0, which is backbone, we have area 2, we have area 1, we have area 3, and then we have even the loopback interface 100, which is going to assimilate as the internet network. So all these interfaces are already configured. What we're going to do, or what is going to be done, is just to relocate these interfaces in two different areas. Two different areas. So this is router 1. Enable, we need to verify the interfaces, show IP interface, then brief. So we have 3 interfaces, and they are all signed with IP addresses, and they are Apple. Let's see whether we have any OSPF running configuration. Show run. So there is not any OSPF commands running or configurations on this router. So we're going to close and use go to global configuration mode and then enable the OSPF. It's router or router OSPF. Say 10, then the router ID. Let me use 1. Press enter. So the reason why we have to state the router ID, it is what is going to use to be used as or it's what is going to be seen as the neighbor description. The neighbor description. So in case it's not specified, then the router, it has to check the router interfaces and see which one that's assigned with the highest IPv4 address. That is what is going to be used as router ID. So the best way is to specify it the way we have done. Excuse me. So we can go ahead and put the passive state the passive interfaces and then stop there. This time I want us to use I'm going to use interface commands or to enable OSPF under the interfaces. So for passive interfaces, the command is this. Then we have loopback 10, and then G01. That. So those 2 interfaces are in passive mode. And then after that, I'll call the interface int G0/0. That is the one that connects to the other router 2. And then execute this IP OSPF. It's the easiest option. So IP OSPF10. Now this network in between it is under area 0. So it's going to be area 0, like that. Then we have this other interface, which is G01. That one, it's area under area 1. So instead of area 0, I'll just remove 0 and put the 1. Press enter. We have this other interface, which is loopback 10. So that is in under area 3. So don't forget that we're using mulch area OSPF. So we're done with router 1. Done with router 1. And then we're going to close to router 2. And do the same. So if you want, you can verify first, but I'm not going to do that. I want to keep this recording very short, brief. So close got global configuration mode, then router OSPF, pen, router ID used to, if you want to put some interfaces in passive mode, you know now, passive, G01, that. We have still the other default static route. Let's propagate it here. Default static. Anyway, let me first leave it and then call this interface. Interface G0, 0, the OSPF 10, then area 0, and then we have this other one, which is 1. OSPF, it is in area 2. It's under area 2. Okay. So if I try to verify the routing table here for router 2, let's see what is there. Show IP route. So we have this in OSPF route, IA, which is OSPF inter area. So where you find O, it means that that is a single area. But this time we have IA, which is inter area. So the inter area, the first one, that is why we have 100, that is loopback 10, which is in area 3. We have another one, which is this, which is 191.68.132. That one is under area 1. If it was a single area, we would be seeing O, the initial O, indicating that that route was learned by or through OSPF, single area. Since we are running multi-area OSPF, that's the reason why we're seeing inter area. So let me minimize this and then call this show route, show IP routing. So on other one, I'm not seeing this other network. So still on this, now we can go propagate default static route under OSPF mode. OSPF mode, which is 10. And then say default information, originate. So on other one, after propagating OSPF, default static route, we need this command show IP route. So here it is. This is it. So this is OSPF merge area. How it works. How it works. So this is the topology that was used. So you can feel free to redesign it and try it, or you give it a try.